Simon Bolivar by Kara Spiekerman, Yadira Anaya, Meredith Seaman, and Jacqueline Carr. Why liberation? The overall background on Latin America liberation is the Simon Bolivar and other liberators freed countries from their over-controlling countries. The early 1800s were a time of change in ideas of freedom, and at this time the people were filled with ideas of freedom. Spain colonized Venezuela, Ecuador, and Colombia. The in-control government, being too dominant, led to these liberations. The immediate cause is that the people were freed from the bonds of the government, and the long-lasting causes were the people always wanted more freedom and input in their laws. The Latin America social structure chart. At the very top are the peninsulars, then the Criollas, next the Mestizos, then the mulattoes and free blacks, and then the Indians, and at the very bottom, the slaves. Simon Bolivar, Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador. The countries he helped achieve independence from are Venezuela in 1810 because the first Venezuelan republic voted on it in 1811. In Ecuador, he sent an army in 1822 and they fought in the Battle of Pichincha. Bolivar sought independence in 1808 when Napoleon invaded Spain and imprisoned King Ferdinand. The people felt like they had no allegiance in Spain. He was born into a wealthy family in 1783 in Caracas, Venezuela. Bolivar was the highest leader in Latin America's independence movement from Spain. The liberator is what he is remembered as, the man who liberated his home from Spain rule. The legacy of liberation, Simon Bolivar. What is unique about Simon Bolivar and what he did? Simon Bolivar was a Venezuelan military leader who was instrumental in the revolutions against the Spanish Empire. Simon was involved in the resistance movement and played a key role in the Spanish-American fight for independence. Bolivar was a brilliant general, a visionary, a writer, and a fighter. In 1821, Bolivar had won Venezuela's independence. Bolivar finally met San Jose de San Martin. They decided the future of the Latin American revolutionary movement. Why do we remember Simon Bolivar? We remember Simon Bolivar because he led the fight for independence in Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, and Panama, and because he proclaimed the independence from Spain.